Hi, this is Pastor John, and we have been in a social distancing mode for about a month now. And we want to keep in touch with you, the congregation. And one of the ways we want to do that is to start making videos like this a couple times, maybe 3 times a week, to let you know, give you a word of encouragement, and let you know what God is doing through our church. So first, word of encouragement. There are many ways that our faith is changing right now. I'm listening to several podcasts on church leadership and the COVID-19. And churches, businesses, families, individuals are all learning to adapt to our new realities. And it is, in one sense, causing some hope, some optimism, and also some creativity about how we reach our mission, how we reach out to people, how we disciple people. At the same time, because of the weight and magnitude and disruption of the situation, it's also causing a lot of stress and anxiety. Some of it might be unconscious, but it's still there. So I have a question for you. Are you experiencing more stress and anxiety right now? Well, Proverbs 12:25 says, "Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up." Proverbs 12:25. Well, a devotion that I saw by Pastor Tim Keller, he states that the Hebrew word for anxiety is this: it's emotional distress caused when something vital in your life is threatened. And so it's emotional distress caused when something vital to your life is threatened. Well, think of the things that have changed or have been threatened in your life over the last month. It could be your health, your schedule, your job, maybe finances, just your ability to do normal things, like even just go to church. Well, obstacles, stress, and anxiety is nothing new to the Bible or to the New Testament. Take, for example, the Apostle Paul, the great theologian, church planter, one who is a brilliant debater, who's able to face many obstacles. Think about him. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, as he's thinking about the church, he says this: "But I'm afraid that as the serpent deceived Eve by his cunning, your thoughts will be led astray from a sincere and pure devotion to Christ." And so as Paul thinks about the church that he helped plant, he's anxious about the state of the church, and he feels deeply for the church. And what I like about that is that he's honest about it. He's open. He's vulnerable. He's real. He doesn't let the anxiety stop him, but he pushes through it. And so anxiety is going to be a part of the human condition always at some level. I know for me, I've struggled with anxiety on and off for the last 18 years. At times, I'll take Xanax just to calm down, or practice deep breathing when I need to. And so I know that it's part of my life, and it might be a part of yours as well. But through all this disruption and change, one thought has come to me is this: that there have been about maybe 3, maybe there's more, 3 things that are vital to our lives. One is our basic necessities, just food, clothing, the ability to have a roof over our heads, relationships, and God. It seems like everything else has been disrupted or changed. And so as we learn to live and rely on relationships in God, everything else is going to be less vital, and as a result, our lives will be less fragile. It looks like things are fragile all around us. But as we center our lives on God, be connected to other people in a really vital way, our lives will be stronger and will be less fragile. Make it your goal to contact a person, because we need one another. We need to build one another up, and bring God into the situation, to pray for each other by phone, by text, or virtually through the internet. And when we do that, we will not feel alone. We will feel more connected with other people. Well, secondly, I want you to know that there are several ways that our church is reaching out, encouraging, and meeting needs. The staff and elders have been making phone calls and texts to various members and attenders of our church. And we're checking in, we're praying for people, we're helping to bring God into the situation that we're faced with. Also, we still have men's and women's and couples groups that are meeting virtually. And if you'd like to be a part of a virtual small group, let us know. You can call the church office or email us. Let us know if you're interested in that. It's a great way of getting encouraged and being connected with other people. And lastly, I want you to know something that John and Kathy Welch, members of our church, are coordinating, and I think it's quite amazing. Well, John directs the Salvation Army, a Wonderland camp in Camp Lake, Wisconsin. And his staff is making and preparing and packaging 3,500 meals a day for needy families, hungry families, impoverished families in Chicago. So every day his staff makes the meals, and then a truck comes over and they load up the meals, and then they take them to Chicago. And it's really a vital ministry in an unprecedented time. And so they're not taking volunteers right now, but if you would like to make a donation, a financial contribution to this ministry, you can write a check to the Salvation Army Wonderland Camp. The address you can send it to is 9341 Camp Lake Road, Salem, Wisconsin, 53168, and write COVID-19 on the memo line. And we'll send additional information through email if you'd like to know more about how to contribute. Well, anxiety is a part of life. God has equipped us for everything we need for life and godliness. And it's our time now to reach out to people that need encouragement. God is going to use you to help someone in need. And so thank you, and God bless you.